Hello and welcome to this new video tutorial of OpenCart Google Plus Wall Feeds plugin. And using this particular plugin, you will be able to display your Google Plus wall feeds within your OpenCart web store. So basically, this plugin grabs your Google Plus post automatically, and then it displays it on your web store itself. That's the OpenCart platform-based web store, and you can display the feeds of your Google Plus page or the profile on your web store. And for that, you just need to put your Google Plus account ID or your Google Plus account name. So I'll just show you how we can do that. We'll just check the your backend configuration settings for this OpenCart Google Plus wall feeds, and we'll see how we can set up the API, the account ID, and the rest of the configurations there, and how it displays the Google Plus wall feeds at the storefront thereafter. So basically, depending upon the layout that has been set for this particular Google Plus wall feeds, it would be visible to the customers at the storefront, as you can right now see. So here at the home page, we have set up the Google Plus wall feeds, and this particular section here for the Google Plus wall feeds that you can see, that's having the green background. Within that, we can see the customers Google Plus ID and the different feeds that are being displayed there on the Google Plus wall feeds of that particular customer. And from here you can see the different feeds that are live right now. You can see and you can also basically follow this person or a company, and all of these Google wall feeds would be basically appearing on the storefront as you can see right now. Now let's see the admin backend configuration. For that, I will just log into the admin backend panel for the OpenCart platform-based web store, and thereafter we'll be navigating through extensions, and then we'll just go to okay, modules, and thereafter we'll just scroll down to search for our web Google Plus wall feeds, and here we'll just tap on the edit button, and that brings up the configuration settings for the plugin itself right now, as you can see. So from here you can enable or disable this particular Google Plus wall feeds functionality for your OpenCart web store by choosing enabled. Otherwise, you can disable it by choosing disabled option. Then you can set up the modules panel title. So basically, this is visible within the title here. The Google Plus wall feeds, the title that you can see here. So that can be set from here. You'll have to set up your Google ID, the height and the width of that particular section that we have, the complete box type that we have, and we can choose to show the comments. We can also choose the number of comments that should be visible within that window. We can choose to show the media or not to show the media. We can set the background color, we can set the font color, we can also show the avatar image as well. And lastly, just enter the API key for the same, and then tap here on the save button to save the initial configuration settings for this particular plugin. Now let's see how we can get this particular API key. So with that, I'll just take you to the user guide first. So to get the API keys, the admin just needs to log into the Google Developers Console, and with the help of their Google username and password, after they've logged into the account, they just need to create a new project. And for that, I'll just give you an example. Let me open this image. So at the Google Developer Console, you just need to create a project first, and then you need to navigate to the APIs and the authentication keys section, as you can see here on the left hand side, and then you can tap here on the API enable and manage the APIs option of the tab that you can see here right now. So actually it is like this, what we say to the so from here you just need to create a new project, and you can tap here to create a new project, and then you can go to the API library section, and then on the APIs and authentication you just need to navigate to the credentials section, tap here on the enable API, and you'll have your APIs. But before that, you just need to create an API key. So for that, after credentials, under credentials, we'll just create by tapping the add credentials button, and then tap on the API key here. Then on the prompt, just tap on the create a new key if you want to do that. Otherwise, just tap here on the browse key button to get the API keys. and these keys that we get from here are the browser keys, and then we can just set up the or we can change the name after you've created that, and then just tap here on the create button to create the particular API keys that you require, and you'll have your API keys thereafter like this, as you can see right now. Now to get your account ID for your Google Plus, the admin just needs to log into the Google account or the Google Plus account, and then go to the profile page to view the Google ID, and that ID would be visible like this at the top. After the u/0/ we have the ID up till here, that's the / post. So in between that, where we have, that's the account ID of your Google Plus account that needs to be set up in the admin backend panel for the configurations. So that ID would come here, and this is the API key that you need to enter, and we are done. So that was much about the OpenGAN Google Plus Wallfeeds plugin. I hope it helped you out in understanding the flow of this particular plugin. If you still have any questions or queries regarding this particular plugin, then you can always get back to us at support@webcool.com, or you may raise a ticket at webcool@uvidesk.com. Thanks for watching this particular video, and have a great day ahead.